I beg your pardon?
I'm just gonna go away.
No, don't go away. We want to talk to you guys.
We've been expecting you guys.
Yeah, we've been expecting you guys.
You were?
Yeah,
Yes.
hopefully.
All right.
I'm Curtis.
Well,
Curtis,
Yeah.
Fred. Nice to meet
Hi,
you.
Fred.
Fred.
That's Nick.
Danielle, nice to meet you,
Danielle.
Fred.
What's going on, Fred?
Well,
I think something's going on with you guys back and forth.
Yes.
Yeah,
and that's
yes,
why
yes,
we're
yes.
here.
yeah.
Who's been calling on you?
Probably the Bowmans, Scott and Kim and Scott Bowman, Enyarts.
Who are they?
Well, they're involved in a conspiracy against us.
Why?
You can ask them that.
No, we don't know them.
They've been trying to get our kids taken away since last year.
Right.
And are they related to that church?
Bob
Yes,
Enyart,
they are.
Yes.
Very
yes,
much related
yes,
to them.
yes, yes, yes. In fact, we have it in writing. We gave it to it's
10-page report.
Detective Galbraith back in July.
Dave?
Yeah, yeah. So he has that. It's a confession that they wrote online themselves. It implicates them in a conspiracy.
So you
against us
think
for
they've
Bob
been
Enyart.
calling on you?
Well, they said they called on us.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons we're here. Plus to clear up that other thing that's going on with
Yeah, they're involved in the cover-up of Jessica Ridgeway's dismemberment, and so they have a real vested interest in getting us to be quiet. They've been trying to silence us and
What do you
destroy.
mean cover up?
Cover-up. Well, they're involved with it. They're involved with the man who did it.
Which man is that?
Bob Enyart.
And he's the pastor?
Yeah,
Yes.
he's a cult leader.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah,
And what makes you think that they had something to do with it?
because
Because he always talks about
they've
it.
confessed to a conspiracy against us with him, and they've been involved in harassing us ever since that
What does
day.
that to do with the Jessica Ridgeway?
Because they're all involved in a child kidnapping conspiracy ring together, probably satanic ritual abuse, all kinds of.
How Jessica's family didn't attend that church, did they?
No.
That we
I
know
don't
of?
know.
Never. No. I've never seen them.
Yeah.
I've never seen them there.
Would you-
We went there for the better part of 10 years, and we never saw it.
And is that a cult?
It is now. We
Yeah, it is
realized
now.
it was
Yeah.
a cult when we
It's a
left.
mind control cult.
Did you guys seen the picture of the cross?
Yeah, we did.
Does that look like anything you've seen before?
Well, it doesn't look like anything particular, but there was a hand-carved cross that was in the church that was used to be on the stage. That was carved that the pastor used to teach in front of. His brother is a carpenter, and the profile of the guy who was attacking the woman in Westminster fits Enyart's son's nephew and a couple of the gentlemen in the
You
church.
told that to Galbraith?
No, we were told not to call
to call
back
in.
anymore with any more tips for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh, probably because the file is this.
Yeah, we have
And we
given so
probably-
many information, so much.
What is your name?
Danielle Kekoa.
Well, we want
Okay.
to take some notes on this.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay. Wait.
Also,
Wait.
just so we don't get any more calls on you, would you mind just doing a DNA so we can clear you?
Absolutely.
Yes, yes,
And then we
yes,
don't,
yes, yes,
we don't have to
Definitely.
deal with that anymore.
Right,
at that
let's
end.
go get
Absolutely.
this taken care of.
All right. You guys got DNA swabs ready to go?
Yeah, you want me to do the DNA?
Yeah, because actually you don't fit the profile.
See, yeah, we have 6 kids,
But
and they've been
this will
trying to
eliminate
take
the
our
nonsense
children.
on.
Yes, please.
Because we
please.
have exposed them, because of what we know, they are scared to death of being exposed. And we are the only ones. We have purchased their court documents. We have a lot of dirt on them because they've been lying. It's a huge
Well, we're going to
conspiracy.
tell the FBI
Yeah,
on this stuff what we just going to know from you and what we're going to jot down.
yeah,
And then they might come back here and pay you a visit.
great.
If I was an FBI guy, I sure in hell would. but-
Yeah, we've been trying to.
No, you guys were a member of the church, that one?
We were a part of the church, the pro-life community, almost about a decade. And so we were involved, we were insiders. We know very well the Enyart family. His brother remodeled our home. We know them very, very well. We know who they are, and we know who they're not. And they are not pro-life Christians. They've been trying to take our children from us unjustly for over years.
Left side with the
Well, through the social services,
Now, are they all your children?
yes.
Or some of them adopted?
they're all our children. We just had our 6th child. See, look, this is our.
I don't do this every day.
That's all, yeah.
Oh, you really only have to do it once. But
Oldest
these
is
here,
17, youngest is 1.
if you ever did do anything weird,
Yeah, so
these are
Say
gone.
hi to the cops.
Ordinarily, they stay forever.
Half and half.
Because we need to find this person.
Yes.
These are being destroyed after the.
Okay, whatever you gotta do.
At least that's what they're
Oh,
telling us.
nice.
And they
Yeah, so we have been
because
exposed,
otherwise,
we
shame
discovered
on
that Robert Enyart was involved in the Jean-Benet Ramsey murder.
Well, how did you figure that out?
Well, that, because we pinned him as a serial killer a while ago.
Yeah, and
And
we,
so-
I mean, what kind of like just be?
Have you guys been talking to the Boulder police? Because we handed them.
No, I think they sent the Boulder police an email or asked you guys to, right?
yeah, we
We
did. We
sent them an
have
email
about
with a
2
40
to 3 decades worth of circumstantial evidence that places them
But
as
what
the
makes
same.
you, I mean, is there anything in particular that would hurt, besides them trying to get your children, that they would hurt a child?
Well, he beats his own kids. He is on record for a physically abusive, yes.
Child abuse?
And right before the Ramseys got framed for murdering Jean-Benet, Bob Enyart had a restraining order put against him for leaving deep purple bruising and welts on his own boys. He was also convicted of beating another woman's child prior to that. And Ken Scott, who was involved, was in the middle of a $10 million lawsuit with the Boulder police and Warren Hearn. They were after Warren Hearn, who's a late-term abortionist and a child killer, and so they want to make a political statement that we shouldn't let child killers live and dismember children. Okay, his personhood organization just tanked, who was supposed to protect babies, just tanked. He wants to make a political statement that we shouldn't dismember children. The government shouldn't let child killers live. And we've been exposing him for dismembering a little girl, and he's scared of us. He's been trying to silence us and
So
get
you
us
think that's
arrested.
why they've been calling on?
That's why they've been trying to get our family destroyed.
They tried it last year. It was
I mean,
they
they've been
fired
trying
the
to do
first
this
shot
for-
last year. We've
yeah.
been trying to get help from the authorities for over a year.
Well, this here will, clear you from
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
And, we've taken over 700.
Nice.
And most of them are
You
just a
should go get
process.
the Bowman
It just,
and
what it does,
Enyart.
it just clears people so we don't have to deal
Right down the
with the
street.
tips, because we
Yeah.
have to follow up on every single tip.
Yeah, they
We're
live.
waiting- we're waiting for you guys.
Arvada,
We just didn't know when you guys were
The
gonna
Bowmans live in
come.
Arvada, and so does Enyart, right down the street
Who
from where
told
the
you not to call?
one of the detectives called back.
There is a note.
Because I had called already and I sent plenty of emails. They are the Shadow Gov foreign faction that's involved in the Jean-Benet Ramsey murder. We are the
That's
foreign
what
faction.
set this off.
And we
This was-
exposed them because
yeah.
he has a shadow government that he's been running for 2 decades to overthrow the U.S. government. There's an Arapahoe sheriff's deputy on the team, and they've been trying. Who knows what kind of crime and kidnappings and murders they're responsible
where is
for?
that church, Adam?
72nd and Oak Street, right down the street from where she was kidnapped as well.
72nd? No.
Just south. Just south.
Yeah, but it's still not too far.
Oak
Yeah.
pretty much runs right next
108th
to
and Oak.
Jessica's house.
It's right down the
Yeah,
street.
yeah, because more, it's goes in alphabetical order.
Yeah.
Elementary.
Yep.
And so,
All right. Well, thanks.
you wanna
We'll
take
pass
mine
it up.
too?
No,
okay.
she's not.
I mean, let's clear the air.
Yeah, no,
here.
we're looking for,
I would strongly suggest, if I can tell you real quick about the Bowmans. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to touch you.
That's right.
The Bowmans conned me into testifying into court so they can get custody of their 2 granddaughters. We believe that they are in danger. They have 2 granddaughters that...
The Bowmans.
Yes, the Bowmans, that they got custody of them. Bob Enyart is almost certainly a child molester.
Yeah.
He's almost certainly involved in a child sex
porn.
pedophile ring.
Yeah.
Almost certainly.
Yeah.
And
It'll be interesting to see if Jessica's family is involved with that church at all.
which church? The Grace Church or our church? No, our church.
72nd Oak.
No, they are
we've never-
definitely
we've
not.
never
It's a very
seen them.
small church. They would not be involved in that
Oh,
church.
okay.
It's a radical,
All right.
fundamentalist, crazy church. They
All
would not
right,
be
well,
involved.
listen, thank you for your help and your
Okay.
cooperation.
Yeah, thank you.
And
We
we'll-
strongly suggest looking at the Bowmans more closely because they
Okay.
have a lot to hide.
All right,
A
and we'll
lot to
pass it
hide.
on to the FBI.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But they
Thank
have
you.
that
We're
information.
bottom feeders.
Okay.
All we can do is
No,
pass it
you
on.
Thank you.
You
But
are
can we
bottom
have a
feeders.
business card by chance?
I got one.
Okay.
I got one.
Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much,
guys.
officer.
Thank you very much.
Great.
All right.
Yeah.
Never been through that before. I was like, oh.